Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to H channel. So today I actually crossed the bridge coming into the mainland of Penang. So sitting next to me is the chairman of the Malaysian Association of Hotels Penang Chapter chairman, Mr. Raj Kumar. So it's very nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, yes. Actually, we would like to know about the hotel industry in Penang. Okay, so as the chairman of the Penang chapter of MAH, maybe Raj, you would like to tell us about the Malaysian Association of Hotels. What does it do? The story behind. Maybe you can share with our viewers.
Sure. Malaysian Association of Hotels, or called as MAH, has been established for the last 47 years, since 1974. MAH have more than 1,000 members and 13 chapters, which is the whole Malaysia. We have one chapter each. MAH Penang Chapter also was started since 1974. We have total of 90 active members with 14,131 rooms.
What about the Penang chapter? So Penang chapter will take care of the hotels primarily only for the Penang state?
We have an association which is we meet every month in the HQ. But for Penang chapter, my role as a chairman for Penang is to look after all the members. We speak as one voice. Issue that we bring out to get attention from the state and the federal government. During the pandemic, we did a lot of things to help the hotel industry. The main thing that we said successfully we got is to get vaccine. We vaccinated around 4,500 hotel staff employed in less than 4 days. So that was a big achievement to get in that moment of time. And we also did a food drive, a food basket. We deliver food basket worth of 68,000 for 600 over hotel employee. So this is one of the few things that we help the industry. Besides that, in terms of government issue, electric bills, water, state government, tourism tax, so many other things that whatever come about the hotel, we will try to get back to them in a positive result.
You mentioned about the pandemic. The whole world is locked down because of pandemic, and international borders are slowly opening up. During this period of time, a lot of hotels suffer, and you as the chairman of the Penang chapter also step out and do things hopefully to help the industry. I'm sure there were a lot of challenges that were faced by hoteliers. Maybe you can share with us, after the opening of the state borders, hoteliers are slowly getting back to the operation, but I'm sure there are changes that have been made post MCO, I would call it, right? What are the key changes that you see in the hotel industry?
Penang Hotel, we category in three stations, three area, which is mainly beach, heritage, and mainland. So during the pandemic, we went through a very hard time. In terms of occupancy, sometimes we don't even have a single digit occupancy. Okay, and it was open for a while, as you all know, and 3 months everybody was having a good occupancy, like 80-90%. And then after that, we went through MCO 1, 2, 3. When that part, the MCO 3 actually is a learning process compared to MCO 2 and 1 for the hotel industry, which we have learned from them what to do, how to manage. So what happened in MCO 3, during the lockdown, we have a single digit. Most of the members as closed temporarily, and some of them go into renovation. We did few activity to keep until the MCO been lifted up. So the good news came on 11 October when the government decided Penang to go to phase 4. And after 11 of October this year, it was a miracle occupancy, I can say. And event just shoot up to 90%. Yes. And no room available. And we try to cope up with the occupancy. Of course, all the domestic traveler want to get out from their country or state to go and take a break. So for example, a beach hotel, we have occupancy of 90% during October till today, until end of the year, for example, and we have not enough room to supply. Heritage follow through, as we have people who want to, spend the spending period of time also is the length is become not 2 days 1 night, it become 4 days 3 nights or 5 days 4 nights, where 2 days in the beach, 2 days in the heritage, okay, and some of them even travel down to mainland. So the trend of occupancy after the COVID situation in the state government have decided to open is very promising, and all three areas that I mentioned enjoyed a very good occupancy, and I think it will be going on because we have 32 million population in Malaysia, and a lot of others industry are not be affected very badly. For example, bank, factory, direct selling, so they still have that cash to spend. So the average of spending is also good. We didn't see the minimum spending from the local. The spending power are also very promising compared to what we expected. Okay, and duration of the stay also is been extended. That means the power of spending is there, and all the local food companies complement all this package with attraction place to go. So it's all come into a package, and it is helping a lot for all this industry, and I think it will be going on, and I'm sure we are waiting for the international border to open, because we cannot be hoping on domestic market all the time. I think it's going to be in a 6-month time, hopefully the international border will open, and then we will balance up our market segment.
Yeah. Of course, right now we have Singapore and Malaysia have already started the international borders opening up. But of course, like Raj has pointed out, the domestic market is a huge market for us to capture. We have 32 million of population through the country. Penang, we have thousands of factory. Industry is one of the strongest foundation of our economy foundation. People come to Penang not only for work, they come to this beautiful island, their resorts, their heritage. They come to this place, there are many things for them to enjoy. And don't forget, Penang has recently been awarded the 3rd best destination to retire, and the first one in Asia. So there are many things to offer in Penang, whether they come here to work or for their holiday. I think, like you say, the good news will continue, at least for the next few months. And hopefully we get more news, opening up the international borders so that we can have the tourists to come back. But Raj, speaking from the point of view of MAH, is there any plan or is there any directive that you would like to do for your members to help the hoteliers in Penang?
Yes, we do actually. We already started with Shopee with the help of state government. Shopee, where they will subsidize 100 ringgit and for Malaysian to support the domestic market. They claim back, the hotel can claim back from the state government. I think they're spending around 1.5 million toward that. That's a first to start off. Of course, we also advertise in a major city like Kuala Lumpur, shopping mall, okay, to tell what Penang have to offer. And we also are in the middle of discussing to do a roadshow in Malaysia about Penang food and Penang attraction place to visit, to promote Penang. So this is not going to stop. We're going to start in domestic. If hopefully the Southeast Asia country open, we would like to go to Singapore, Thailand, and bring our second market segment over there. So go forward. It's all up to the government decision where they are willingness to allow us to go and do, and they are opening the border so that we can start. So there's a few plans that we have done. We're also going through a lot of training while in for all the hotel industry. We are also working out with the USM, University of Science Malaysia, on training all the local to do housekeeping to get a local market. So when you go to a hotel and you see local people are doing, it's different touch that you can understand a local product. Even the human doing your linen, your room, or serving you. The tourists would like to see local people, then they can communicate and ask how is Penang and so on. So we have to look at that part of it. I believe if all that been done, the spending crowd in Penang will be a luxury crowd. So we just don't want just come for a day and go. So Penang is not that a day trip place. Penang is more to be like, you know, at least 3 days, 2 nights, and they got a lot of things to offer. You go anywhere in Penang, got museum with big bowl of noodle, which, you know, you cannot even think. You got the longest water in escape, okay, the longest in the world.
Right.
You have Komta, which is suspend, what do you call it, from the outside window, okay. You can't get all this, you know, if you don't like all that, you want to be in a paddy field. We do have this in the mainland, which is also go along with it, okay. So there's so many things that you will not enough for you in 1 day. So you take you at least 2 to 3 days to discover this. And of course the food, you don't need to say we want the laksa, one of the 10 or 12 best in the world, and now chow kway teow, you know, we have nasi kanda, and we have everything what a human need through their journey of experience of staying is there. People will love to come and stay Penang once things are much better now, okay. And even local people, they keep on coming. We have don't have the figure exactly, but we have a lot of return customer, which come this week, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks they come back again. So that means there is something attract them to come back again and experience it again and again. So it's a good sign, okay. And I'm sure Penang will take the lead, okay, and getting domestic market, and hopefully future to get international market also, because once you've done the domestic, you will be a better person to prepare for yourself for the international market.
Wow, hearing this from Raj, you know, the chairman of the MAH Penang Chapter, I'm full with confidence. You know, the hotel industry will grow back, and post-pandemic, I really look forward to the future of the tourism landscape in Penang. But before I end the interview, I have one very interesting question. You mentioned about the human interaction in the service industry, you know, be it hotel or, you know, food, things like that. During this pandemic, a lot of all these human activities are replaced by technology. Right. So instead of meeting face to face, we use Zoom. You know, we rely on a lot of technology. In hotel industry, do you see that happening? And can technology actually replace human in the hotel industry?
I think this hotel industry, the technology can't take over totally the human part, because otherwise it's no use you are coming to stay in the hotel. If you are coming for business, you know, you don't want to talk to anybody, you just talk to the technology, the system, then you have no life at all. Because you need to have human, you need to have. I don't agree. You go to, you know, I'm sorry, to UK, you go, you use a machine, you get a room key, and you go up. What do you have? You go to front desk, you say, hey, how are you? How's your? Is it raining today? You know, the 2-3 words make the person happy. Home, away from home, but actually they're at home. That the people and ask you, how's the day today? You know, I got bellman asking a question to the guest, which make the guest more happy, and said, oh. Even in my house, the people have not asked me so welcoming question. Okay, did you have the dinner? Did you enjoy the mall that you went to shop? You know, do robot machine can talk that? Technology can talk? I don't think so. So technology is important. I didn't say no to upgrade our facility, but in terms of coordinating with the customer, you have to be human. And I think this won't be dying in this industry. And the more you have the human to be placed at where you need to be placed, he will be something that all the people will look forward to see. Compared to technology, if you go to a hotel with full technology, people do not want to wish to go. Okay, people want somebody to come to talk to them, to see your face, and I think this will be something that won't die in the hotel industry in future.
I agree with what you've just mentioned. It is the experience, is the interaction with different humans that we experience the life. Using technology is one way of convenience. However, we as humans, we have, you know, we like to see things, we like to smell, hear things. These are all experiential things for us to get, you know, the taste of life, right?
So I just like to add one thing. It just came across my mind. They didn't say that technology is not really. What I want to just add into this, if you go inside your room, if your room is fully with technology, that is a great thing. Human, once you enter the room, they do not want to have people to disturb. Their comfort zone is technology. So back to your question, is the technology taking over? I don't think take over, in the right place, in the right moment. So if you go to a room, if everything is being given in your piece of palm, everything can be controlled there. You can get it from there. That's technology. You don't need another disturbance. What I'm trying to tell, when you go out from that, you need to see people. So depends on, technology is very important. If you don't do it now, you'll be left behind. But at the same time, human also as important as technology.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I agree with what you said. We apply the right method at the right space to create added value to our customers and to the entire management, right?
True.
Okay, I think that's it for today's interview. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Sharing with us your view and your opinion. Thank you, and remember to like, share and subscribe our H channel. Thank you.
Thank you.